Hello and welcome to DDB, episode 11. Welcome to Twitch for the first time. I'm just going to jump straight into it. So if you need to catch up on any episodes, you can check out on YouTube, and also on Twitch we did a episode 10.5. Which was like a brief summary of everything. Okay. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Andrew, your dungeon master. And then it goes... Georgia, it's you.
Oh, hello. I'm Georgia. I play Quavendish Loxley, a rogue Loxodon.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing Cavendish Queer, who's an Aarakocran warlock.
Then me.
Yeah, then you.
Hi, I'm Rick. I'll be playing Quavendish 69, a Grand Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm playing Kingskin Longgrass, a Minotaur Paladin.
You really forgot then, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was flawless, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Streaming this live.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
no,
obviously we have got some connection problems because it's lockdown, innit? But we'll just have to deal with that. I hope everything's okay. I can't really hear it if it is bad, so we'll just go for it. So, last time, in search for Cavendish's gift from Gila, the gang found Keller's keep by following an old map and a trail of blood left by an ogre. Once you found the keep, you got in and were attacked by the automated defences. Cav had read a passage in an old diary telling him that in order to access the Grand Hall, you would need 4 statues and to have them in a specific order. You then had to just find the statues, which you did by avoiding traps, threatening giant eagles, and bashing enchanted suits of armour.
Sounds like us.
Yep, a lot of bashing. Once you figured out the lock combination, the door clicked open, and it swung open to reveal an enormous cannon-like object, as Nick likes to call it, the Death Star laser.
I'm sure you called it that.
It's now called the Pyro Spear. Thank you for giggling at that. It's called a Pyro Spear, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, it's this enormous cannon-like object with this huge red gem at its rear. Yeah, and it's like a giant version of the little security ones, which Ed had. So, Ed, you've got a glacial spear. It's your little pure. Pew pew. So, you are now stood at the entrance of the Grand Hall. This is a large building. It's about 15 by 35 feet. Wait, no, not 35, sorry. 65. There you go. I remember. Sorry.
Hello.
Sorry. The ceiling towers above you.
Hi.
In the centre of the hall is the Pyro Spear. At the far end of the hall, you can see a glittering pile of treasure, including
Wait, are you saying Pyro Spear or Pyrosphere? As in...
spear. Not there's no H.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's like a log rather than a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so at the far end of the hall you can see a glittering pile of treasure amongst large crates, chests and barrels.
Oh.
Some of the ceiling has been blasted away by the Pyro Spear, which you saw last time, and has blasted a massive hole into the keep that's next door. So, and the only way there's no like torches or anything inside, but because of this huge hole, that's like there's light pouring into the like through this hole, so that's how you can be how you're seeing.
Like Nick's room.
Yeah, like Nick's
Yeah.
room.
What the hell?
So, the sun pours through the giant hole in the ceiling, illuminating the odd scene in front of you. A ghostly white figure is floating 2 feet in the air, bobbing up and down, with its back to you. It appears to be barking orders at a 10 feet tall, hulking mass of muscle, which you soon figure out to be the ogre. Lying a few feet away from the ogre is the poor woman's body, whose trail of blood you were following, which led you here.
Oh, that's morbid.
Cute.
Nice.
Like a wild animal.
The white translucent figure points frantically at the pyrosphere and shouts orders. Bend that! Now hammer this! No, right, just screw this in. Right, pull the one on your left. No, your other left, you idiot! By the gods, why couldn't I have a nice human instead of this stupid oaf? The ogre is slouched over an open panel at the base of the pyrosphere and appears to be trying to repair it. Neither the ogre nor the floating figure has noticed you yet. So, what does everyone want to do?
Have they noticed us
Pew,
yet?
pew.
I mean, I literally just said that they haven't noticed you yet.
Right, why-
So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
They think you were paying attention.
I think I did most of it. I was thinking too much about whether we were being noticed yet.
Okay, come on then.
So, how far away are we from them?
So they are about 50 foot in front of you.
Okay.
Oh no, they're not. Sorry, they're about.
Pile of-
It's up to you guys. Do you want to go in sneaky? Sneaky boys?
Hold on.
Yeah. Well,
I've told you the wrong dimensions for how big this machine is. It's 15 squares by 20 squares. Sorry.
All the rules.
Yeah. But how many? And then each square is 5 foot. So 50 foot by 100 foot is how long big it is. Okay.
Pretty monstrous.
Oops. Just flashed on screen the little tiny map I have. Exposed.
so what? Sorry, what? Do we know what this machine does?
Yeah. So you know that it's just a giant version of those security things. They were on these little spindly arms, and they were shooting you with one was shooting you with a beam of fire, and the other was shooting you with a beam of ice.
Will this one shoot us?
Well, it's massive, and you saw last time. The keep had been torn in half by the size of this beam that had just torn through it, and that is what had killed Keller, if you remember.
Is that who's the ghost?
You
So,
could assume so.
Pretty
what
neat.
you're saying is we should just leave.
But what about Cavendish's egg?
Oh,
can
that's
find
why
out.
we're here. We're here for him.
Yeah.
Like,
Think of the team.
somebody's developing this kind of insane mega weapon is probably going to point it at something and destroy it. Why can't we be those people?
Oh, true.
Perhaps.
So, yeah. Who's the most in touch with the otherworldly?
Not at all.
I mean, I regularly chat with God. Does that count?
Hmm.
I guess so.
I mean,
I
probably.
don't have anything about.
Who's got the highest arcana? I have very low arcana.
Mine's +1.
Alright, maybe you should try and find out if you can know anything about that ghost and whether or not it can be biffed.
Not me.
Why? I have +2. Didn't you say
Oh,
+1?
Then you then.
Well, Nick's rolled, so come on. Well, both of you can roll. It's fine.
I actually haven't rolled yet. I just picked up the dice.
All right. Well, both of you can roll if you want.
Fuck that shit.
Nat 20.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah.
20.
This doesn't appear to be. Obviously, this is an undead creature. However, this isn't a ghost. This is what's known as a phantom warrior. So whereas a ghost sticks around because it it has to, because it's and it cannot leave until its unfinished business is finished. This is a phantom warrior. It's remained in this world because it wants to, basically, because he didn't want to die.
A little bit.
Yeah. You would know that with a nat 20. Oh yeah, he's back. With a nat 20, you would know that you can't. You can deal damage to it, but it's. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll tell you because you got a nat 20. It's got damage resistance to non-magical attacks from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing weapons.
Ah, good thing I got magical attacks.
I have no magical attacks.
Wait, so will my ritual dagger work
Yeah.
against him?
So your ritual dagger is a magical weapon. Ed,
Okay, cool.
sorry, Kingskin. You've got the pure, but also if you put on divine favor on your weapon, that makes it a magical weapon.
Can you put divine favor on my weapons as well?
I actually don't know if he can. But you could give Quavendish the pure, so then everyone's got a magical weapon, if you wanted to. Or you can just keep your own magical weapon for yourself.
The ice cannon. For anybody
wanna
who
keep the ice-
isn't
the
sure
ice
what
cannon?
pure is.
Oops.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Can you bless my weapons then,
Bless your weps.
please?
I feel like we should also do a check against the ogre,
Okay.
because there is also an ogre in this room with us.
Just need to
Like,
make...
are ogres really strong?
Yeah.
Like, will they?
It's all the layers you got to worry about.
Yeah. Loads of layers.
So many layers.
I think you pierced one, and then there's so many underneath.
So you could make a nature check against the ogre if you want.
Ogre!
I want to know how like strong he is. I got
Strong.
19.
So he is got like rippling muscles. He's like built. Yeah, he looks very strong. You imagine he's almost just as strong as Quavendish is.
Almost, is what I'm hearing.
Oh my. Oh my.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like
You would
to-
know that they are, famously stupid ogres,
Me too.
but famously strong and angry. My God, I could be describing Quavendish right now.
You really did.
You should Nick. You should.
His
do,
name is
like, minor
Cavendish.
illusion or something on him to
Cavendish.
confuse him. Sorry, Cavendish.
Like,
You should do minor illusion because you have that, don't you?
I do. And
You
it's
should
a
use that on the ogre and then like to confuse him.
What do we want to do with the ogre? Do we want to lead him away from the fight? So we just have to take on the ghosty dude?
Yeah, I mean that sounds
Yeah.
like a good idea. If we can
Yeah.
get round to the back of the room and get him to leave.
Yeah, so should we
The
stealth
room.
round the other side of the room, then try and get... Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Get
good
him out.
idea. Let's try that.
Probably stay out of this one.
so you were going to
Watch
try and be
stealthy.
sneaky boys. Yeah, Ed, I think you get disadvantage on stealth checks because of your armor.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
jinx.
can you think him ways outside? Like the ogre when it comes out.
Yeah, right.
No. I'm not letting this happen for a third time. Where Ed just stands outside and doesn't do anything the whole game.
But he's so
You
good
can't
at it.
tell.
Oh,
Well, why
every
don't
now and again.
the rogue Quavendish use her roguely abilities to stealth forward? You don't all have to stealth out. You can all wait there while the sneaky rogue who's good at sneaking goes and does the sneaky thing.
But does she have minor illusion?
I do.
Oh, okay, then yeah. We'll just do that.
Okay. Okay, can I do that then?
Yep.
So what do I do? I get advantage, so I get to roll twice to take the
Wait,
high.
then when the ogre just come
Is that
towards
true?
us?
Well,
Don't we need to be out the
Where
way?
is it from you?
so Well, no. So yeah, tell me your plan. What's going on? What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I thought the idea
Probably
was we
wanna-
move to the back so we're not in the way of the ogre when we send out the door. Because we're in the doorway, aren't we?
Yeah, you're in the doorway. Yeah. So you all want to move out the way.
Probably.
We all need-
Yeah.
What? Is there anything near us? Like barrels or anything? Generic?
Oh, sorry. Bless me.
Gesundheit.
Thanks. So the floor is scattered with these dead leaves and like scrap bits of metal. There are crates strewn all around. You can see like piles of rusted old tools, like barrels of like oil, stuff like that. Stuff you'd find in a old worldy mechanic place.
There is stuff to hide behind.
There are the
So,
yeah. I mean, you could probably, if you want to make me a stealth check, you could all stealth your way up.
Can we sneak towards that treasure?
You can sneak towards the treasure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Everyone, make me a stealth check then. Ed, you have disadvantage because of your loud armor.
I'm here.
Uh,
I got 5 plus 2, so 7.
Okay.
I got 20, but not natural.
You got a dirty 20.
I got
I got a 6. Oh, carry on. Right.
a 13 overall.
And what did you get, Ed?
What
Sorry,
is it?
a 6.
I got a 6 and then a 13.
Okay, so you got a 6.
Yep.
Nick got 7. Sorry, Cavendish got 7. Given got a dirty 20, and Quavendish got 13. How
Yeah,
much? 13. Okay. So, Given, I'm
Yeah.
going to say that you managed to tiptoe your way through the scrap, and you dive behind a crate, and you are completely hidden.
No.
The other 3, however, Cavendish takes a step forward, trips over his I don't know his own feet,
Tail feathers.
and falls face first into a pile of tools.
Rusty
That's
nails.
7. That's a bit harsh for a 7.
That is a 7.
Oh god, I'm waiting for 6. No. A bat shits in my eye.
A bat does indeed purr in your eye.
Guano.
Oops. Hold on, guys. My cam's died. I just need to.
Already?
Already?
Such impressive streams.
It's because you keep using it for your OnlyFans account. You gotta keep it charged, Andy.
Thank you. Gotta keep it charged. I bought an AC adapter, so this won't happen. Hopefully, soon.
Jolly good.
Anyway, right. So, Quavendish, you fail to your quick release chaps got get caught.
I already took those off outside, sorry.
Oh.
Ruined that for you.
That's. I mean, you have really ruined that for me. Oops. I've appeared.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's Lord and in George.
Sorry. Oh my god, this is so annoying. I'm hoping to reappear shortly.
Hopefully.
This is
Hopefully.
Technical difficulties.
no, this is so many.
I can count so many technical difficulties.
I can count them all.
Quick, everybody, distract any viewers we have with our stuff. You got my
Male
knife.
lips, go!
Ah, look at the green.
Right.
Nice. These are nice and green.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Cool dice.
Big
Look
block
at
of gold!
My
Oh my
notepad
God.
with a frog on it. And
Wow.
Yeah!
it's smells nice because it's been in Andrew and George's house.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
It smells like us.
It smells like a candle.
That's good.
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kingskin, you trip over and go headfirst into one of the crates where your horns get stuck.
Oh, savage.
Uh,
I've got a box on my head now.
yep. And Quavendish, you're walking. You're actually doing quite well, and then you notice a big pile of leaves, and you just can't resist jumping in the crispy, nice dead leaves.
Fine. I'll allow it.
So,
I feel like we'd become the distraction.
what I will
Yeah.
do.
And we're doing our best. You better.
So yeah, given you are concealed still, so
Yeah.
you can. We'll see what happens. However, the ghostly figure and the ogre turn round at the sound of your,
Tomfoolery.
tomfoolery. You are.
Absolutely terrible.
Oh, for God's sake. Sorry. The ogre roars and stands up and is going to charge at you, but the ghost stops.
Roaring.
The Phantom Warrior stops him and says, "Be quiet. Who are you? What are you doing here?" He's talking to you three.
Mama!
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
not
don't know why he's talking to us.
Does Quavendish just put his hands over his eyes?
I'm in the leaves, mate. I am.
Yeah. Just loving it.
I am the leaves.
Okay, well then to Cavendish and Kingskin. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just wandering around.
Can I roll a deception on something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm not here.
Did you
That's
roll an
8 plus
out
5.
Wow. Okay. Christ.
Wasn't for a crit.
So he looks at you and is like, I was really hoping for a more intelligent being I could replace this idiot with. But I can see that you too are a complete fool. Why are you here?
I told you I'm not.
Oh, Christ.
Too dark in the box, I can't
Why is it that only idiots manage to find me?
Must be something about your personality.
Um,
I roll for balance.
So, he is going to open his hand, and this ghostly sort of flame is going to appear. He's then going to point it towards you, Cavendish, and say,
Why me?
"Tell me why you are here."
Is there not an anime convention happening?
No, that was last week.
I'm selling these fine leather crop tops.
These fine leather crop tops. Oh, really? What sort of price? Do they come in ghost form?
Yeah, no, we can sell out for you, sir. No, yeah, we'll do about, let's say 20 gold per crop top.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Come
Oh, that's a
on.
10 plus 5, 15.
15. Okay. He's like, I haven't been able to change clothes in ages, but if you've got these in ghost form, can you show me them in ghost form?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna roll minor illusion. I'm going to do minor illusion.
Okay. Describe to me your minor illusion.
So I go ta-da, and the lovely, perfectly fitted brown leather crop top appears on his body, perfectly to fit. You can feel it on him. It's
Well,
tailored.
he can't feel it on him because as soon as it touches a person, they figure out it's not real.
It's sort of hovers. It's slightly above him, so it's not.
He can't feel it anyway because he's not.
That's true. How would he know?
That is true.
He's a phantom.
Either way, when he looks down, he sees a crop top perfectly tailored to his perfect frame.
Perfectly tailored.
You've got to snap it away.
Perfect
You can't have it
No.
until you see the cash.
Is the box still on my head? Just asking.
Sure, the box is still on your head. Well, it's just on your horns, you know. Yeah. So, oh, I've got a box over my head, just like Kingskin. Oh well, right.
What's Quavendish doing?
Well, I'll get to give in a second.
Helping us out.
I'm gonna roll to see if the Keller buys it.
More literally.
You know what? I fancy a change of clothes.
Oh, God.
I will. I will accept it.
Well, excellent. Glad we can do the business. That'll be 20 gold, please.
Right, Jerome, go and get this thing some gold.
Is it, sorry, Jerome the ogre?
Jerome.
Jerome.
The ogre is going to roar, and then turn around, smashing crates and barrels as he goes, and is going to march up to the treasure, and then bend over, and you can hear it trying to figure out how much 20 gold is. Give in. What are you going to do?
Well, how close am I now to the ogre? I know I'm still hidden. But how
So,
close am I?
you've moved 30 feet up, so it's probably another 30 feet away from you.
Can I try and loop round to get behind the phantom?
Yes, but that would take you several turns to do.
Well, because it would be cool if I could get behind him and then do a sneak attack.
It would be cool. Well, remember that you could do a sneak attack on the ogre, because the ogre is bent over looking at the floor,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you could move up to the ogre and attack it in your turn.
Who are we
But the
more
phantom's
afraid of?
the other two.
The ogre or the phantom?
I mean,
Well, the phantom's magical.
Yeah, I think the ogre's probably going to be easier, in that we can probably fight it from a range.
Because I
And
feel
we
like
can use any
the ogre's
weapon.
the only thing that I can fight.
You can still fight the phantom. You just have disadvantage on your attacks against... No, sorry, he takes half damage from your attacks.
Okay.
So if you do less armor class, less than the armor class, you'll do half damage.
Yes.
Okay. Well, can I try and do a sneak
Call that a
attack then
quarter.
on the
And we're
ogre?
maths professionals.
You're just going to attack the ogre.
Quarter.
I mean,
What? I've
might
never
as well. I mean, we're gonna fight them anyway, aren't we? I mean,
Okay,
we're gonna
sure.
have a peaceful
So you can move
exchange.
up. Roll an armor class. You get advantage, and if you hit, we can finally do your sneak attack damage. Hooray!
Yay!
Wait, sorry, what am I doing?
So roll against armor class.
Bad boy doesn't see this.
So I want what, sorry?
You cast some sort of minor relation so the big bad boy doesn't see this.
But I'm already doing minor illusion on this. Leather jacket. He'll notice it disappear.
Oh, no.
It's a leather
Bring it
crop
on
top,
fire.
Nick. Thank you very much.
I guess if we cast every minute to make sure he doesn't realise what's going on, he'll think it's swindle.
Is it plus,
Sorry.
plus anything?
Which your regular attack, right? So just roll your armor class for your regular attack.
Oh,
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay.
I rolled an 8.
And then you've got advantage, so roll it again.
I rolled an 8.
Oh my god.
Do you add your attack bonus and stuff?
Have you added your attack bonus to that?
No.
So add your attack bonus to that.
With 5, so 13.
So 30. That is actually a hit.
Oh, cool.
So you sneak up, you pull out your ritual dagger. Are you flaming on?
Yes.
But really quietly.
Flame on! Okay, and then you're
It
stabbing it in the back?
Yeah, it does say that I get 2d6 extra damage on attack where you have advantage.
Yeah, exactly. So, roll your regular damage, and then you do your sneak attack damage. So you're going to do a buttload of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
It's
Where's my pen?
1d4.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
So I rolled 5 for the piercing. Do I roll it again for the fire damage? Or-
Yep.
So that's 5. That's another 5, so that's 10.
And then
Now
2d6.
I get to roll my 2d6.
Yep.
12.
15 in total.
15 damage in total. Okay. So you sneak up to the ogre. Flame on. You stick your knife in its back.
Yeah. What happened?
Yoga
It
turns around and goes, "Thanks for stabbing me in the back."
Yeah, it does exactly that. It roars. It had handfuls of you can, now that you're closer to the treasure, you can see that it's actually just a load of old trinkets, and there's old cutlery, there's metal plates, bits of old armor, rusted weapons. That's all mixed together with some bits of gold, some silverware and stuff. The ogre had handfuls of random bits of metal of junk. It drops it all and will turn around, and it's gonna try. It's just gonna roar, and it's gonna pull out a great club and try and smack you with it.
What makes it so great?
He got a 25 versus armor class.
Yes, that hits.
Ah, it's a surprise.
And then it's gonna do. Hold on, just need to get another dice because it's a 2 dice kind of guy. He
Double dice, baby.
does 12 points of bludgeoning damage to you
12.
Okay.
as he bashes you with his great club. Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And now can everyone roll initiative?
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, it's landed.
Oh.
Point up on my keyboard.
That's a 5 plus 2, so that's 7.
I've
Uh,
got 19.
I got 19 as well. I don't know what my initiative bonus is. 1 sec.
I got 8.
Okay, so
So I got 21.
So it is, and then give in. What did you get, Nick?
7.
And then what did you get, Ed?
8.
8.
Kingskin.
Kingskin and Cavendish.
Yeah.
Okay,
Damn.
so
Yeah.
there is this instant kerfuffle, and Quavendish,
Kerfuffle.
you think that it's probably time to stop playing in the leaves and start bashing heads.
Leaves. Regrettably, leaves. I must leave you.
I love it. In the microwave, 2
We
minutes.
can say
Ready.
goodbye.
Yeah. I'll take one with me in my loincloth pocket. So I will always remember the
Prison
pile of
pocket.
leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, how close am I to the ogre?
So you're... I'd say you're probably about 50 feet away from the ogre.
It's gonna take my whole turn to move near that ogre.
So you are, you want to run up to the ogre, yeah?
Yeah, I want to.
So you want to move and then dash up to him, okay? Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're up to the ogre and then you've got your axe out.
Yep.
Which one of your many weapons have you got out ready to attack?
My arsenal.
Yeah.
Have I got? Let's pick. I'm gonna go for the great axe,
The great axe, nice. Okay,
which is my usual favourite.
cool,
For people playing at home.
nice. In which case, it is the Keller's turn, the Phantom Warrior. He's going to look round and be like, No, you can't kill Jerome. Wait. Unless, hold on, you, idiot birdman.
Hey.
If they murder Jerome, I want to offer you a deal.
Oh, okay, sure. What?
I take it you want some treasure or some, mortal human sorry, not human, whatever you are. Some mortal stuff.
Bit racist as well, but okay, go on.
Look, all I need is a dexterous pair of hands to fix this old pyro spear for me. It's my love, it's my joy, it's my beautiful creation.
It's phallic.
Unused pipes.
All I'm asking you, for as much of the treasure as you want, I want you to let me possess you. Just for a few hours, just so I can fix my old machine. And you can kill Jerome, whatever, I don't really care. If I have you, I don't need Jerome.
Counter offer. Don't possess me. I can fix your machine. You just tell me what to do and I'll fix it, but you're not getting inside my head.
I'm afraid not. I'd have to possess you because I need to feel the things myself and to make it work. And no offense, but you seem to be more dense than old Jerome over there, so...
Hey, I can take direction.
Very well.
He's going... Oh no, roll me a persuasion check for your counter-offer.
Yes. Oh, nat 20.
Okay. He's
plus 5, so...
He's like, Very well, you'll have to prove to me that you are not as thick as this stupid oaf over here.
That's gonna be difficult.
Okay, that's...
Isosceles triangle are equal to the sum of the other side. There you go.
That's the end of his turn, so it is now Given's turn.
Okay,
Well, that's a given, isn't it?
Oh! Whoa!
Dab it.
I can't really get hit by him again.
I think you could.
No idea.
Do you want to disengage and run away?
Nah.
You're just gonna stab him.
Again.
Okay.
I mean, might as well.
Biff him.
While the
Biff him.
sword's on fire, you might as well stab him.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got 20 against armor class.
Is he so
That's a
stupid
hit.
that this counts as another sneak attack? Because he's forgotten what's
No.
Oh, got it.
Savage.
Andrew?
Yeah. Yeah, 20 counts.
20
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So, 5 piercing
Okay.
and 4 fire damage, so 9 damage.
9 damage. As you stab
And then
him
can
again. Yep.
Run away.
You can disengage because you are a rogue, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can disengage.
As a minor action, and then run away. Yeah.
Yes.
So you can get
Run away.
yeah, 30 feet away from him. You're coming back towards the pyrosphere spear. It is the ogre's turn now,
Smear.
and the ogre is going to just charge after you. You've stabbed him twice. He's going to lumber after you. However, oh no, Quavendish is actually still right in front of him. He might, yeah. Actually, he's gonna bash Quavendish instead.
Slightly coloured frog.
Yeah.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
He gets 17 versus armor class.
That is, I think, the exact armor class that I have.
Well, that's a big old hit then.
Hit.
And he does his chunky amount of damage against you.
Oh dear.
It's actually not that much. Well, no, it is a lot. It's 13 points of damage.
Okay, can you just mark that down?
As again, he splats you. That's a great notebook.
I've gone
I
from
love that
46
notebook.
hit points to 33. Which
Nice.
is quite a big oof, but,
Yeah.
you know, I'm alright.
Wait, sorry. How many hit points do you have?
46.
He is a chonker.
I am a tiny
I
baby
didn't know
frog.
that.
However, I have the strength of a much larger frog.
Well, the whole
I'm
point of a
out
barbarian
there,
is that they can
I'm
just
fine.
stand there and take it. Right. That's the end of the ogre's turn. It is Kingskin's turn.
Oh. I'm next to Cavendish, aren't I?
You are indeed, yeah.
Are you still in a box?
You still do have the
I'm still
box
in
on
the
your,
box.
your horns, yep.
How far away is the ogre from me?
The ogre is like 50 feet away from you. No.
Close enough to
six-
chew with my ice gun.
Yes, actually. You can trade a shot on it.
Go on then. I'll give it a go. What dice is it?
Did you ever tune to it? I think you did.
I think so.
Well, it's D20, and then you add your dexterity modifier to it, because you are trading a shot.
+1. Nice.
Nice.
So I go. Whoop. Does 13 hit his armor class?
It does.
What dice is it for the damage?
Do you not remember? Did you
Tell it to me.
did you not write it down?
It was his own birthday, so I don't. This isn't a stretch, to be honest.
Yeah, that is fair. It is a
It's 7
Hold on.
+4.
just trying to find out for you.
I didn't use it last time.
I think it's a D10.
10. Right. Yay. Let's see how much damage I do. 12 damage!
Nice. To the ogre. You pew the ogre and you deal 12 damage.
Slow him down a bit or anything, like icy.
Sure, he can have reduced movement. 1, 2, 3 Crack Bandit says hey.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, crack bandit.
Hello.
What's
How
up?
you doing?
Okay, so yeah, you shoot it with your glacial spear, and it fires this ray of frost, or this beam of like ice. It would be nice to see the dice being rolled. We should get dice cam. And it hits the ogre, and you see the frost go over his body as his skin starts to turn this horrible cold like blue, and yeah, you dealt a a nice chunk of damage to him. It is now Cavendish Queer's turn.
So I'm still talking to this dude, aren't I?
Yes.
I don't know why.
Keeping him mystified with his crop tops.
I mean, as long as I'm talking to him, he's not
Like,
attacking you
which
guys.
you've never
so-
seen.
You should try and sell him some of your pink shorts.
Yeah.
I can only do so many minor illusions.
Get him started with accessories.
Did you call it
They're all day.
What's
the queer collection, crop tops and pig shots?
Yes. Well, he wants me to go and
That's
fix
just
the
wrong.
machine, doesn't he? Like, go and do that.
Yeah, that's a bold choice, they say.
So wait, so are you going to just go up and...
Well, I'll have a look. I'll examine the machine. You know?
Okay, so you're going to approach him.
Oh yes, I know how to fix this.
Well, he is stood right next to the machine, so...
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll roll. I'm gonna investigate the machine.
Okay,
To, like,
Sure.
work out what it is and how it works and stuff. That's a 12 plus 3.
so 15. Okay, you look into this panel where the ogre was working before, and you can see that it's like a jumble of wires, cogs. There's like these glowing tubes that are, crackling with energy. You've never seen anything like this. This is completely baffling to you.
Do
So
I know,
yeah.
do I know exactly what? Do I know what the machine will do when it works?
Well, you can assume that it would fire and shoot a giant beam of fire out.
Okay, I've got a plan.
Okay,
Um,
got a cunning plan.
I don't know. Was that an action doing that?
I'll say that was your minor action, but you've had your movement and your minor. So what's your major? What are you gonna do?
My major action, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry. And I'm gonna start looking like I'm fixing it.
Okay, roll me like a performance.
Performance.
Yeah.
Minor illusion. Minor illusion.
That's a 14 plus 3.
Yeah, I'd say yeah. So with a 17, you look very convincingly like you are fixing it.
Nice.
And Keller, the Phantom Warrior of Keller is going to stand there and look in on you and be like, "Oh wow, okay, I take it back. You are vastly superior to Jerome, as it turns out." Okay,
So he's an ogre.
Quavendish, it's back up to your turn.
Hey, okay, right. So can I just hit the ogre in his gob? Because I'm
Yep,
really annoyed about
you can
how-
just smash the ogre.
Okay, so I'm
You
gonna
can
go.
get your
I'm gonna go
poison
into a
on him.
rage because I'm pissed off.
You're gonna go into a rage. Are you gonna go into a frenzy, perhaps?
You know what? I will go into a frenzy.
Yay!
An extra melee attack.
Yeah, you get to do 2 attacks.
Okay, right. So I get advantage on strength checks and saves, which means I get to roll twice.
Yes.
So what am I doing? Rolling a d20.
So you roll a
Yeah.
d20.
Trying to get this for the chat. See,
Oh,
what's that?
Oh,
an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8.
Plus, plus something.
Oh,
8 plus 6.
Oh,
So that's kind of crap. So
8 plus 6 is... Well, no, it's 14. That is actually enough. That hits.
Alright, fine. I might as well roll again for the advantage.
Yeah,
Just in
do
case.
it, just in case you get an at 20.
natural 20.
No, that's a 3.
Okay, cool. You got an 8.
28.
Okay. So, roll me your attack, yeah. Go for it.
Is just get that up with my multiple screen setup in the worst place I keep up to looking up. 1d12. So that's 12, that's max damage right there.
12, nice.
Plus 4.
16.
Oh, shit, sorry.
So
Oh.
16 to start with. And then with my extra action,
You get to make another attack roll, don't you?
I get to attack him again with the same weapon.
So you did, yeah, 16 damage. Okay,
That's another 10.
so that's
Plus,
another 10.
plus 4, I guess, with the extra damage.
Okay,
Oh, we got in the chat.
Smash that ogre.
Yep.
Get him.
Yay!
Okay, yeah. So you deal a massive. What is that? 30 points of damage.
Wave to the
Penny's
internet.
thinking it.
Yeah. You. How does the ogre die? Tell me.
That's a good question. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to get the axe and peel off every single individual layer of the ogre.
Oh my god.
Chefing motion until it's in perfect slices that I can saute later.
Nice. Okay. Didn't realise Quavendish was so culinary talented.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. He's really.
Ogres taste like
Quavendish
chicken.
culinary school.
I think they'd be very gristly, tough.
I
You
think
know.
that would be quite oniony.
Wow. So you have murdered Jerome. He's dead.
Yep.
Oh,
Dead.
He is gone.
oh wait, that's a good
How
So,
how is the fancy dealing with this loss? of
well,
Jerome?
Keller looks over and is being like, "Oh,
thing. And sees that no.
you killed Jerome, right? You better help me. You better stay here until this is fixed now, okay?" He's gonna look over and be like, "You lot, are you helping me, or what?
Yeah, sure.
Are you actually gonna help him, or is this a deception?"
Shall we ask him what he's doing? What if this is a nice laser that fixes stuff?
What with
I still
fire?
got the box on my head.
No, you took it off, didn't you?
I don't think I did. I just shot him.
Oh! Well, yeah, you've still got the box on your head, sure.
There's a tiny hole in the box.
You're just a real deadeye. That's for sure. Okay, so you've asked him what the pyrosphere is for. This giant cannon. He says, "Well, it's a war machine, of course. I can for the war, you know, the war that's currently going on. I will reclaim Iquavell for the Ranstock Kingdom."
There's a war going on.
You mean the war that happened ages ago and the Queen?
Like 70 years
Um,
ago, approximately.
So you can roll me a history check if you want to find out what he's talking about. Anyone can do that because you can all hear him.
Fumble.
I mean,
my
I'm
way
busy
through
fixing
things.
I mean,
the
I'd
ship.
recommend that somebody else does that because I am so stupid that I get
Oh,
-3 to
Give
history
it a
check.
go.
Go
I'll
on,
try.
go on, Kingskin.
History, yeah?
Yeah.
I got a 0 on that, so let's do it.
Here we go.
16 I got.
Oh, nice. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So you know that the Ranstock Kingdom, as he mentioned, they were the ruling kingdom before the current queen invaded Iquavell 75 years ago and won the war 5 years. You know, the war lasted 5 years and then the queen won and the Ranstock Kingdom is now gone. So you can assume that Keller thinks that the war is still going on and that he hasn't lost yet. Okay?
Are we telling?
Weird.
Okay, well, no, so he's gonna continue to say... yeah, he's gonna tell you... I will use the pyro spear for its righteous purpose. I will destroy towns and cities all over Iquavell until the queen relinquishes her power and goes home. She needs to leave Iquavell to the Ranstock.
Are the Ranstocks still alive?
No, they're completely wiped out, dead.
Should we tell him that?
Once it is fixed, I shall show its a display of power. I will destroy the closest town. I believe it's a small hamlet called Lowshore.
Oh no, we really
Ah,
can't.
that's a shit place. I don't
Yeah, we've
Well,
already
we were
been
leaving
there.
anyway, so
There's nothing left for
go
us
for
there.
it.
I already got my hat on my fez. I'm good.
A load of corrupt police officers and some blind lady.
And the cat. Don't forget the cat.
Yeah,
I tried to eat.
Oh, and the cat.
And those 13 children that we.
Oh yeah, the 30 children.
Cat got away.
Well, they've been saved once. Can't save them twice. You know.
We've
That's
already received the monetary reward.
You guys are the absolute worst.
Running.
Loads of children die every day, don't they? We can't save them.
You guys just suck.
You can't save everyone.
Anyway, can we suggest that he uses the
Oh no. My camera's dead
space
again.
laser
How
that
can-
he's got?
He can't use it though. He's a ghost.
Okay, so possess someone.
Right, so should we just sabotage it?
Ahem.
Oh, he's already done it.
Well, I mean, I'm mending the seed.
Oops. Okay.
Okay, alright, I guess
I
we're just gonna
think-
try and deceive him for long enough.
Before we go any
What-
further, I think now is time for a break. Before
Nice.
we go any further, because we're an hour in, so if we have a break now, then we can come back and then you can deal with the Keller situation.
How long's
And
the
my
break?
camera's
3
just
minutes?
died, so I can deal with that.
How long have we got?
Like
Yeah.
10 minutes?
Right, we'll go. Yeah, we'll go on a
10
break
minutes.
for 10 minutes. Okay.
That's gonna be a quick time to get a pizza on.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Stick around. We will be back shortly.
Yeah.
Also, Penny, just quickly, Penny says, "Boo! You're supposed to be the good guys. You are supposed
Yeah,
to be the
we're-
good guys."
We're only messing around.
We are being the good guys.
We're just
But we
trying
can't
to
save
convince
people
we're just
twice.
trying to convince this geezer that we're on his side before we mug him off.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
I'm back for real this time.
we're back for real, right?
Okay.
So, before the break, you guys had just come into the Grand Hall. You tried to sneak in, but 3 out of the 4 of you failed, and the Phantom Warrior, which is Keller, this is Keller's keep, so, the Ogre noticed you, and they were going to go and attack you, but Keller stopped the Ogre, and asked what you were doing here. Cavendish then offered to sell him crop tops,
It worked.
and then he rolled a nat 20. So the guy, Keller, believed him and sent the ogre to go and give him some money. And then Quavendish decided to stab the ogre.
That's the time for murder.
Yep.
Everybody knew it.
And then the ogre got murdered. And now Keller told Cavendish to fix the machine, and so now, and then he told you about how he's going to use it to destroy towns and cities. So,
Sounds nothing interesting in the
Fine
middle.
to me.
Cavendish,
Perfect
it is
time.
now your turn. Oh no, sorry. It's
We're
not
on
your
initiative, aren't
turn. Yeah. Sorry, that was the Phantom's turn, so it is... We're going to keep you in initiative for now. It's Quavendish's turn at the moment.
Okay. I don't really know. I don't know. What should I do?
Or you could just try and stab the ghost if you want.
I can do
Gonna
what?
ruin the plan.
You can try and stab the ghost if you want.
Stab
Stab
him?
a ghost.
But
Yeah.
it's not working so well.
Well, are we just trying to sabotage the machine?
Well, I mean, Cavendish... Well, I mean, it's up to you. What's your guys' plan? You tried to sabotage the machine? You get
Well, I mean, can I...
Well, I
Tricky.
think
Can I
that's
tell
what
them my
I've
plan?
already been doing.
No, you can't tell them your plan without Keller overhearing.
Hey, Keller, just turn away
so
from
I
me.
don't know.
Unless you have sending.
Is that a spell?
It's a spell, yeah.
Message.
I do
Or
not
message.
have sending.
No, okay. F in chat. Oh well. Okay. In which case, yeah, what are you gonna do? Give in.
I don't know.
You could walk up to Keller and ask, if you could help, because he did ask for your help.
Okay. But I don't want him to possess me.
Okay. Then ask him to
Just
not
roll
possess
well.
you.
Okay. You right, Keller?
Hello. What do you
I'll
want?
help you. I'll help
Okay.
you out.
Can I possess you?
But no.
No. Right,
Are
I'm
you a
going to have to.
magician?
I'm going to have to possess at least one of you.
I don't think.
Why?
Why? Because
We're
I
not
need your
the
dexterous
magician
fingers.
Stay
Well,
away
I've
from my
just
breakfast
got
fingers.
things.
We've
What are they
got
called?
stubby elephant hands.
Yeah.
My weird
So,
fuck
I
has
don't think
for
I'd be-
nothing.
Yeah, I don't think mine would be very good.
You don't think
Well,
yours would be
three
very
fingers.
good? Okay. Do you want to... Okay, well, why don't we drop initiative for now and let Cavendish try and execute his plan?
Okay. So, I finish fixing the machine.
Nice.
Alright, Keller?
Wait.
Yeah,
I want
but-
another performance check from you first
For what?
for fixing the machine.
I already rolled for that.
You need to do another one.
This is bullshit. 8 plus 3.
So 11. Mm.
Yeah. That's a success.
Mm.
That's success.
We'll see if he...
I've
We'll
already
see,
rolled for this. Why am I
But-
rolling again? It's the same
because
action.
it's keeping up the illusion, Nick.
I've already rolled for it once. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but you have to
He's
keep
the
rolling.
DM, he
Also,
is
it's
more-
I'm the DM. Do you want to be struck by a bolt of lightning?
I'm just saying.
What's that? A method coolant
Do
leak
it, do
freezes
it.
Cavendish to death.
What's that? You tie some wires together and the whole thing explodes in your face. Okay.
A bat shits in your eye.
The bat shits in your eye again. Should we bring that back?
I can bring that back.
Okay, so you are, pretending to fix it, just sort of bashing things in there. Keller is distracted by everyone else at the moment, which is why you're getting away with an 11. So,
Thank you.
what are you doing next?
Okay, so I'm going to stand back and be like, Keller, I think I've fixed it. Watch this. I'll press a button on the machine.
Oh,
And
you're
then
going
I'm
to
gonna
find the
find
button, are
minor
you?
Is there how does it work? How does it work?
So,
A button that you're sure doesn't do anything.
it's on like this metal platform, right? And to the other side of like this metal platform, there is a seat and like what looks like an array of like levers and a bank of like buttons and stuff. Like this looks like
Okay.
how you control it.
So, I'm like, Keller, why don't you try it out? I think it's working. Go on there, tell me when you're ready to go, and we'll see if it works.
No, right, very well. You think you fixed it, do you? Are you some sort of genius equaling my level?
Must be.
Well,
I mean, I came up with these fine leather crop tops.
well, I see. They are pretty fine. He will wander over, he'll float over to the thing, sit down, and he will start pulling levers.
Okay.
Okay, well, tell me what's you think is what you're
So-
doing.
Once I think he's pressed like the activation button or whatever, I'm then going to cast minor illusion on like the gun, so it looks like it's like firing
Right.
with noises.
Remember,
Minor
Nick.
illusion on this
No.
giant gun.
Yeah, your minor illusion is a 5-foot square.
Gun.
On what?
On the tip, if you think of like the tip of the barrel of the gun,
Right.
especially sitting at the back end, all you need is the 5-foot cube to see it like light up. As far as he's concerned, it's working.
Right.
You
Okay.
see what you draw a diagram?
No, I understand what you mean, but again, I don't think it's going to quite work as you want it to.
80% of the plan and are expecting it to work.
But if you sing at the back, and if there's a 5-foot cube like basically immediately in front and slightly above the machine, so it's like blocking his field of vision. That's all. We see in that the laser going on.
Okay.
That's all we need.
He pulls this lever. You cast your minor illusion. His
With sounds. There's
eyes.
sounds.
You see his eyebrows furrow as he looks up. You hear the machines begin to whir. And you hear a clunking. And it starts to, you see the red gem at the back begins to glow, and suddenly everything around the whole room feels hot suddenly. And
Right.
through your minor illusion, a giant beam of fire explodes out. Okay? And it just, again, like, smashes another huge part of the ceiling off. And again, through that, you can see that the keep, again, a massive chunk of the keep just gets exploded out. So, yeah, your illusion was, it worked, seemingly.
Yeah.
So Keller's going to jump up and be like, "It's a success! Oh, my dear bird friend, you are a genius!"
Well, thank
Right.
you.
He's going to rub his hands together, sit back down in the chair and start pulling levers and things. How close are you to... So, Nick, you're right next to him, I assume.
Who's Nick?
Sorry. Cavendish, you're right next to him, aren't you? You're stood on the platform. Kingskin,
so I
you're
can-
not stood on the platform because you pewed. Given, you walked up to him, so you are also stood on the platform.
Oh dear.
And
I'm back in the pile of
and
leaves.
you're back in the pile of leaves.
Yep.
There is a huge rumbling and a vibration as the platform begins to lift out of the ground, and
Okay.
out of this the ceiling sort of like collapses in, and part of it pulls back, and the platform begins to float up with the giant pyrosphere cannon on it, and it raises up out of the ceiling, and it's probably hovering 25 feet up in the air now. Okay, so you guys are just looking up. You are on the platform. Keller's like, "Right, I'm ready to fire." Okay, I want everyone to roll me an initiative again. We'll see if you see if you can
Yeah.
stop the Death Star laser from going off.
I thought it was
14.
working.
I got 6.
8.
I got 18. Nice.
So the Death Star laser is fully operational.
So wait, have I accidentally fixed it, or is my mind illusion that good?
I think you've accidentally fixed it.
How?
Well, you haven't accidentally. Well, let's just say that it seems to be operational at the moment. Okay.
Do I realise that though? Do we realise?
I think
I
it's
think
it's
your
very
mind
obvious
illusion is
that this isn't an illusion. Like, this is real, because it is destroyed half of the building.
Hey, minor illusion can be very useful.
Can indeed.
Over.
Kingskin, it's your turn first. What's your reaction?
I'm not on the platform, am I?
Well, I'm going to say that the platform is beginning to raise. If you wanted to run and jump onto the platform, I will give you that opportunity.
Do I want to do that though?
Yeah, join us. It'll be fun.
There's plenty of room in these leaves.
Or you can
Tempting
shoot him.
offer. Oh, I can. Oh, what the ghost guy?
Yeah.
Can I get on the platform? These leaves can show me nothing new.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance to jump on the platform if you want to.
Okay.
It's
cool.
only 25
Oh,
feet up,
on the
actually, so you could just leap up to it anyway, couldn't you?
Okay, cool. Right, Ed, while I'm down here with you, Kingskin,
Yeah.
would you mind blessing my webs, just in case?
Blessing your webs.
Yeah.
Let me just check that works first. Channel Divinity.
That'll be a sexual act.
Or is it Divine Favor or whatever it is?
Divine favor. Yeah.
Yeah, because the warrior.
I suppose, I mean, it doesn't say that you...
The warrior phantom can't be killed by normal weapons unless you spend a very long time doing it.
Yeah, you just do half damage to
Half
it.
damage.
Yeah.
It's not enough.
So it is concentration spell. So Ed, you can't cast any other spells, and you have to roll for concentration to keep it up.
Who doesn't?
I'm just gonna get on the platform and pew the bastard.
Okay, so you're jumping on the platform and pewing the guy. Okay, make me an attack roll.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I got 10 armor class.
10 armor class. That's not enough, I'm afraid. So you're gonna deal half damage, yeah.
Is this 0 on the 10-sided dice?
It's a 10, yeah.
Well, then I guess it's...
So it's 10 plus 2 is
Plus
12.
anything?
Yeah, plus 2.
Oh, okay.
12, half to 6. Okay.
6
So,
Maggio.
you shoot him with your ice, the glacial spear. And this beam of cold hits him, and it sort of just shimmers and dissipates away. Because you would know, because he's a yes, pewing is shooting. You would know that, or you would realise now that shooting a undead ghost type thing is he's got damage immunity from cold.
Obviously.
Sorry.
I'm sure it's
So,
fine.
yeah. So he just sort of shrugs it off and continues to pull the levers. It is Given's turn.
Okay. Is using acid splash magical? I'm
Yes,
guessing it is.
it is.
But is he immune to it?
You can roll me an Arcana check if you want to.
Yeah.
Arcana.
Arcana.
Yes,
17.
pewing is shooting, Penny.
What did you get? Sorry.
17.
17. Yes, that is a. Sorry, that's for a thing. Yeah. You know that he is resistant to non-magical attacks from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yep.
He has immunity to cold damage, necrotic damage, and poison damage. So
That's my whole deal.
your acid would be
Is acid
fine.
poison?
No. Your acid
So I
is
can use it,
acid. You can
and
use
it'll
your
be
acid splash,
effective.
and it will be effective. Your knife
Okay,
is a
well,
magical
I'm gonna-
weapon, so
I know, but I want to do an acid splash.
okay, do the acid
So I'm
splash. So
gonna hurl
he's
a bubble of acid at him.
cool. So your
Yeah, he needs to.
what's he got to do? A dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, and what's he got to get?
How do I work that out again?
So on your spell sheet,
Yeah.
you'll have a spell save DC
Oh, 12.
12. Okay. He got 9, so he fails.
Hey, what the?
So I can do a 1d6 acid damage. I'll see if I can roll it into my hand. I got 1.
1 DC. Wow. Your little bubbles splashes over him. This has been a real good show today, guys. Your bubble pops over him, and he looks little bit perturbed.
It's like a little pinch.
Is it like the tiniest bubble, like when you put down a bottle of fairy liquid and that like tiny pathetic little bubble just kind of
Yeah, exactly that. He does say, he's like, you cannot stop me, this must happen. I must win the war
Whoa.
for Ranstock.
The war's over, you crazy bastard.
Cavendish, it's your turn.
Okay. So, because I want to cast a spell on the machine to try and break it, and if
Okay.
Keller gets involved in that, that's cool.
Right.
So
What?
basically, if I cast Shatter,
Right.
which
Yeah.
creates basically, and it's in like a 10-foot radius
Okay.
sphere.
Yep.
Is there a point I can cast that where it will get the machine and Keller, but not me or anyone else?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I will cast Shatter there.
Okay.
So each creature. So I don't know if the machine's going to have to do this, but you have to do a saving throw or Constitution.
Okay. And what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 13.
13. Okay. He gets 12, so Keller fails. And I mean, yeah, you hit the machine as well. The machine, I don't think that's.
Oh,
as
that
well,
is
so that's okay.
3d8 thunder damage.
Oh, 3d8
Um,
thunder damage. Crikey.
Oh, actually, there is something about creatures of inorganic material.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it doesn't matter. It's stop saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, cool. 3d8.
So it's a minimum of 3 damage.
That's
Coming right out.
1 and 3.
Oh my god. 4, 1, and 3.
8 damage.
8.
Oh my god. 3d8 is so threatening, and then there's Nick rolls, so it doesn't matter.
I'm wasting my crit this session.
Less than half on every dice.
Okay, so the Pyro Spear, you dealt 8 damage to it, which puts it on that much. And you dealt 8 damage to Keller. Okay. This one affects him a bit more, but again, he still just shrugs it off and is continuing to pull these levers and push these buttons. He's like, "You will not stop me. I must do this for my nation." Okay.
Okay.
It is then his turn. He is going to hold up a hand and shoot some magic at... he can actually catch both Given and Kingskin, because he's doing a special move.
Uh-oh.
Right. That's probably too intense. Here we go. Okay. Make a ranged spell attack. Here we go. Oh Christ. Okay.
So while he's basically doing this, has he left the controls free?
No, so he's got just one hand on the lever and he's looking over with his other hand and shooting at Given and Kingskin. However, he only gets a 4 versus armor class for the both of you.
Nope.
What
So,
a loser.
yeah.
What a weeb.
So he does 6 points of damage to you both.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, halved. So he does 3 points of damage to you both.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on 10 hit points.
Oh,
I'm
maybe
29.
she needs healing. If only you had a healer.
I know.
Who's the
but
healer?
sadly,
Sadly, we don't. So,
yeah.
okay. He will then continue to, push the buttons. Quavendish, it's your go.
Should I try and smash the controls with my axe?
You have to
Considering
jump up there first. Remember.
Okay, well I'm jumping up there.
Okay, cool. You've jumped.
If you
Unless,
needed
actually,
someone
while I'm down at the bottom,
Yeah,
before I do that thing that I just said that I did,
yeah.
is there still like tubes and business down here that are going upstairs that I could smash to bits, or is the whole
No, so this
unit
is the whole
upstairs now?
thing. The whole unit is like floated up.
All right, let's just jump up there in one mighty frog leap.
So you've jumped. Okay. Yeah. Now, what do you want to do?
Am I still raging?
Yes, you are still raging. You're
With
still in a
in a
frenzy.
frenzy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I guess I'm just gonna try and smash the control levers and stuff because
Yeah.
that stops the immediate problem.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
You're going to smash
I've
the
got-
controls. So you're not going to smash
Yeah,
him. You're going to smash the controls.
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
very powerful and sexy frog legs for the chat.
All right. Yeah.
that
He has
allow me
a,
to jump 25 feet in a single bound.
Yeah. So the thing was hovering 25 feet up, and because he's a little frog boy, he can launch himself all the way up because of his good frog legs. Okay, yeah, make me an attack against the machine then. You don't have to roll an armor class, just roll damage.
Okay. I can just roll that twice.
Yep.
So, everybody who loves to see the dice rolls live. Okay.
What is it?
The first one is a mighty 1.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Is that 1 plus 4? Or 1 plus... How much damage you get?
Yeah, that's 1 plus 4.
So that's 5. The second...
And then that's a 9 plus 4?
9 plus 4 is 13. So, 5 plus 13 is 18.
18.
Christ, maths is hard.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. Okay. But you're on that amount. Okay. So you start to smash up the controls, and Keller is going to be enraged by this, but he's not going to oh no, he's actually, yeah, he's going to take a reaction and try and push you out. So can you make me a dexterity saving throw or something?
All of that.
Okay, so I rolled a 19, and
No,
I
just-
have some stuff to that. But
You add your,
there's no point.
yeah, I mean, that's actually fine. He attempts to, like, you know, force you away, but you hold your ground, and you're fine. You're still there smashing the stuff up. It is Kingskin's turn.
I'm going to
Healing.
heal, give in.
Healing, heal, give in. Nice.
Wow. Thank you.
It's alright, I'll do my job for once.
So what was that?
Didn't
Healing
even know
words?
that you were a healer.
It's cure wounds, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cure wounds. Which is 1d8 plus
1d8 plus
4? Or
4.
3? Something like that.
1d8 plus 4.
Alright, roll it.
So you get a resounding 11 hit points back.
Nice, thank you.
That's pretty good.
That's not to be.
I think
That's not too bad.
that might be the best you've ever done for healing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nick, I think you've
Is
frozen,
that my major
by the way. Yes, that is your action.
Can I...
You can move.
throw something?
What do you want to throw?
A javelin boy.
No, that's an action.
Is there a rock on the ground anywhere?
You can pick up a piece of scrap metal.
Can I throw it into the cogs and whatnot?
Yeah, go on then. You make me a dex for accuracy.
Dex.
I can't tell if Nick is looking really into. Oh no, he's gone. Oh no, I've gone.
Do I get anything?
He's been frozen for quite a while.
Okay.
I was just deep in thought. No, I think it did freeze. Suppose I know.
I got 14.
You got 14.
Might have even come.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm getting the camera back.
Okay.
Ah, come on.
Who took it?
No,
Why did they
Andrew,
take it?
your video's gone as well.
yep.
Did you know that?
I did know that.
Let's see how that There we go. Am I back now?
Yeah, you're back.
Unfortunately.
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. Right.
Okay, well, my camera's
How
officially
long it was frozen for?
officially died.
Okay.
Okay, well, continue. Oh, piss. Continue, Ed. Tell me what you're doing.
Scrap metal, thrown, cogs,
Scrap metal thrown in the cogs, and what did you get?
a 14.
14. Yeah, so you can chuck it into the cogs, and it grinds up this piece of scrap metal.
And does literally nothing.
And it will start to jam the things up.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it looks like you probably could jam it up. You know, you could stop it from working.
You're just gonna have to jump into the cogs.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
take a human sacrifice. Or a centaur sacrifice,
Damn
whatever
it,
you
why
want.
don't we have a... I'm a Minotaur. Jeez, you racist.
Sorry.
Minotaur lives matter.
Okay.
MLM. Wait a minute.
That's more.
a totally different thing. Fuck.
Okay. This is the type of crap I'd cut out.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Gonna have to cut you out here.
MLM. Marketing.
Censored.
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's more of a reverse funnel.
Nice. Okay, so I will deal some damage to the machine for that. Okay. Yes. In which case, it is then Given's turn. Oh no, Queese, you haven't had a turn.
Okay.
Oh no, you did have a turn. Sorry, no, it's Given's turn. I remember.
I've been busy fashioning things up.
I have my ritual dagger.
Yep.
I never said flame off.
It's still on as
It's
far
still
as I am
just still flaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
gleaming.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit.
It's flaming.
I don't have COVID, Penny. But thank you for your concern.
Cracked into
So, yeah, I'm going to hit the phantom
Okay.
with my ritual dagger. I got 21 versus armor.
COVID.
That is a hit.
Nice.
Okay. That's 5 piercing and 5 fire damage, so 10 damage.
Okay. 5 piercing, 5 fire, 10 damage. Puts him down. Yeah, you run up to him and you can stab him, and where everyone else's sort of attacks haven't been really doing anything, when you plunge the dagger in, he lets out like a yelp of pain. So yeah, I mean, that was a successful attack.
Nice.
Okay. Quavendish Queer, it is your turn.
Right. I'm going to use my level 2 spell slot to cast Guiding Bolt.
Level 2 spell slot? Oh my
Alright,
god.
So let's see if it hits. Oh, it's a 16 to plus my spell attack bonus, isn't it? Which
Yeah.
I think is 5.
It's plus 4,
fine.
isn't it, for you?
Oh, the picture here I have says 5.
Okay, well, have plus 5 then.
Yeah, 16 plus 5 to armor class.
Yeah, that's a
Is it
hit.
21.
Right.
21.
Wait, is it 4d6 or 5d6? 4d6 plus next strong speed using level 2. So yeah, 5d6 of damage.
Okay.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
3,
Ah.
6,
Oh.
3,
12.
Ah.
and 2. Not bad.
So that was 3, 3,
What?
6 is 12. What were the last two?
3 and 2.
3 and 2, so another.
and two,
So
yeah.
17 points of damage.
Not bad.
Nice.
So you hold out your palm and the guiding bolt, which, what does it look like, Nick? A load of feathers?
It was gold, wasn't it? When we last
Yeah,
did
it's
it?
golden, but there's like
Golden.
multiple, like 5 things whiz out of you and scrunch down on the phantom. Scrunchy.
Golden Rouge.
And it just belts into him and does a load of damage. So yeah, that was a good one. He lets out a roar, and he is going to stand up and be like, "Fine, I must vanquish you first. I see this." And he's going to pull out this like ethereal longsword, and the ghostly flame is going to appear in his hand.
Roddy Mysterious.
Okay. Not that. Hold on. Here we go. Right. So, he's going to swing the sword at Quavendish. So you are... He gets a 23 versus armor class.
Let me check. Oof.
Yeah. And he's going to do 9 points of damage with the sword as he swings that at you. To the other 3 of you, he is going to shoot a fireball at you.
Oh.
Hellish Rebuke.
You can do Hellish Rebuke, but let him do this first.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm declaring it now in case I forget.
Okay,
You move
very
on.
nice. Okay, all of you make me a dexterity saving throw. Other than Cavendish,
okay.
you don't have to do it because he's not hitting you with
Oh,
it.
nice.
No, sorry, not Cavendish. Other than Quavendish, I meant. Cavendish, you do have to do it.
Surely I'm on
Yeah, you do have to do it.
I rolled a bad time.
You say dexterity?
Yeah, dex saving throw.
Okay.
I got 12.
You got.
Oh shit. I got. So we reroll that.
So 13 plus 2.
Okay, what did you get?
A
Kingskin.
natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay.
The only one I've got, and it's useless.
Hold on. I just need a couple more d6s. Do you guys know what a fireball does?
No.
Sounds like fire.
Fire.
It's
Yeah.
8d6 fire damage.
Well,
His-
each.
8d6.
Yep. His
Jesus.
Oh my god.
his thing was so giving got what did you get? Sorry, 12.
I got 12.
Nick, Cavendish,
15.
15,
No.
and Kingskin got a nat 20. Okay, so Kingskin and Cavendish, you're going to take half damage. Given, you're going to take full damage from this.
Half damage.
This is where you got that 11 back, hey?
Yep.
So that is 4, 8, 12,
Everyone, please put an F in chat for me.
18, 18, 24, 27 points of damage as this fireball explodes out of him. So you guys take half of 24 is 13 points.
13.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So
I have 21 health.
so you're down.
Yes.
Wait,
Given is down. She's crispy and down.
Wow. Down.
who's Naomi Dina?
That's my friend. And my sister's friend.
Anyway, she takes this huge
that.
ghostly
He's
fireball,
my friend.
explodes out and catches you all. Given drops and she's crispy and flamed. And you two took 13 points each.
And how does that feel?
13.
And then,
Not right now.
Then you do your hellish rebuke. Yep.
so he's surrounded by flames. He must do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So against 13.
Wow, he got nat 1, so
X. Does he mean he takes double damage, or is it?
no, it doesn't work like that. I think
Ah, okay.
Wait, how much damage am I taking?
you took 13.
13. So
13.
he's
Ooh.
take 2d10 of fire damage.
Oh, very nice. Now don't
So
roll.
that's 9.
9, okay.
And 9 and 8, not bad.
9 and 8.
Nice.
So 17 points.
Another
So,
nice crit turn.
cool. He is wreathed in your golden flames as he shot these white flames at you, and you retaliate with your golden flames that sort of explode from your body and wrap round him. And they have this intense heat, and he lets out a scream and then vanishes.
Yay!
The hellish rebuke got him.
I rebuked him to...
He's dead.
Brilliant.
However, the platform is still rising up. The pyro spear. So you've got to deal with the pyro spear. How are you going to do
Oh,
that?
we still in initiative.
You're still on the platform.
Yeah, but we're still in initiative, though.
Yeah. For now, well, just
how
tell. Yeah, we'll say you're out for initiative. Just tell me what you guys are going to do. What's
Well,
your plan
I
of
think this-
action?
Wait, so what does
Smash this
that
bit up
mean
a
for
bit.
me if I'm down?
Oh yeah, someone's got to get Given back up.
I'll try.
We got the healers, yeah. But yeah, I think we should just smash the shit out of the machine.
Let's try and prise the big red gem out of the back end of it.
So,
Oh, yeah, right.
hold on. If you get I'm just because you're out of initiative, you can get Given back up. So Given, you're on 1 hit point.
Thank you.
Okay. If you're going to try and get the big gem out the back, you're going to need to roll me strength.
Okay. Am I still having a frenzy?
I'm going
Rage.
to probably say your frenzy and rage are over.
Oh, lame. Okay. Well, I'm
And
gonna
you also, when your frenzy ends, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion,
True.
which does a thing. If I remember correctly, it.
I'm not interested in it doing a thing. Just want to keep.
You have
backing
it.
stuff.
You have disadvantage on ability checks, so you'd have disadvantage on this strength check. But
Okay,
if you're
if I
raging,
re-rage-
that would give you advantage, so it cancels out, and it's just a normal roll.
Okay, well, I'll do that then.
Go on then.
For God's sake. That's an 18.
That's an 18. You try and you could stick your axe in and you try and get it out, but the gem like cracks a bit, and from that crack, an intense heat comes out. And I want you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Savage.
Okay, so that's a 10, and then plus 2, so 12.
12. Okay. So, you're going to take... Oh my god. 13 points of fire damage as this flame shoots out of this crack.
Ouch.
God damn.
That is a big move.
Um,
I don't want to touch that gem.
you
Neither
can
do I.
continue to smash the thing to pieces until it doesn't work. And then it will slowly float to the ground. Okay?
Okay. Alright.
Do you have to roll for that?
No, I'm just going to say, over a certain amount of time, you can just destroy it.
Okay.
It had 100 health points, and you got it down to 71. So,
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Wow.
yeah.
Not worse.
Okay, so I take it you want to go and look at the treasure pile.
No, I think it's just leave.
Yes.
Yes, we must look at the treasure pile.
Treasure pile. Treasure!
Treasure pile.
Go on then.
Yeah, so you discover
Yeah.
most of it is old junk. As I said before, there's old cutlery, these rubbish metal plates and cups, bits of armor. There is
Wait, did
some
you say
gold.
Armor? Is there a rusty old helmet that we can obsess about for 15 minutes? That's an old meme for people who are new in the chat.
That's 10. Okay, so you manage to find 150 gold pieces.
Nice.
Nice.
You found
Are we not going to split it?
you find
I said
Wait
dib.
a minute.
an elegant silver teapot that you think might be worth some money.
Dibs.
You also find Cavendish in a. You open one of the chests, and inside the chest you find 2 healing potions,
Oh, nice.
a potion that has just golden liquid in it that you don't know what it is. A potion that has
Drink it.
has brown liquid in it that you don't know what it is.
Oh,
Dibs.
That sounds gross.
And wrapped in a neat leather pouch is a golden egg about the size of a chicken's egg.
Dibs.
That's a weird place to find an egg in a chest.
So when
How long
you
is it-
pick up
I did
this egg, Cavendish, you touch it and you
Given,
feel
I
an
dipped
instant
it.
warm,
dibs.
and you.
I dibs it.
Shut up!
I've got an
Dibs,
egg.
dibs it.
Nick, turn around and touch the ground and you'll get it.
Shotgun it, Nick. Dibs, shotgun it.
Shotgun the egg.
Yeah.
I have to shotgun my egg.
Yes, it's Cavendish's egg.
Yeah, but even
And
dibs it
there's
though.
an egg.
Right, everyone shut up. Let me speak. You're so unruly.
You're breaking the rules of dibs.
Yeah, when you
Ancient
touch it,
tradition.
shut up! Christ. when you touch it, you feel an instant warm and familiar new presence in your mind, and it emanates this sense of joy and happiness. Oh!
Hello?
Okay. I'm gonna...
That's out the eggs.
Oh,
Is it Nick's mum?
it's Nick's mum.
What is it? Whoa!
Hey, Nick's mom.
There's a sign on the door.
Who was that fuck?
That's
Right.
my mum.
Beautiful lady.
The egg begins...
What did she give you?
Christ, this paragraph is probably 20 words long. Can I just fucking say it, please?
What?
I know what I want to give her. Oh.
Oh.
No.
The egg begins to vibrate.
Vibrating eggs, you can get those on the internet.
It then cracks and shatters. You hear a little chirp and a puff of smoke as you see a small emerald green pseudo dragon
Oh.
come out of the shell, and it's perched on your hand. What would you like to call it?
I'm gonna call it
I
Idris.
shout
Idris?
Four.
Wow.
Yeah.
and then punt it.
No.
Idris.
Idris.
Idris Elba.
No, Idris the Welsh dragon. That's
Which I've
definitely...
always misgendered, apparently.
Yeah,
It has a very feminine voice.
it does.
Copyright strike over the engine coming in.
Okay, so you now have... Idris, you have a familiar.
Yay.
Nice one.
I will give you the stats for it before the next session, and then you could use Idris. So Idris can scout for you. He can shoot a little poison dart for you. He's got like a poison
Got a
sting.
little blowpipe.
Well,
He can fly. He can't talk to you. All he can do...
for you, can't I?
Well, you can speak to him. Yeah, you've got telepathy with it, but his brain isn't big enough to form words. What he can do is he can share his emotions with you.
Oh.
Hurdy-gurdy-gur.
So he gets, he's like playing around your hand, and he goes and will sit on your shoulder, and you just get a sense of happiness and joy, and like he loves you.
No.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Like a mother.
Yeah. And I
Kenny
think
said happy birthday, Idris.
Happy birthday.
it is his birth, the birth of
It is.
Idris.
Wait, Naomi wanted to see someone drink the brown liquid.
Can we mix the
I
golden
wanna
liquid and the brown liquid
Like
together
this-
and then drink them?
Can I
Oh my
identify
God.
liquid in any way? Like, is
No,
there any
no.
way?
Don't waste your time with that.
No, just drink it. That's the best way
Yeah,
to
you
find
could
out.
do a test if you do me an Arcana check. An experiment with it. You can
Nope,
find
I'm
out what it
drinking
is.
the gold one now.
Yeah.
I'm drinking it.
Um,
I'm drinking the gold one.
You're drinking the gold
So
one.
Ed's drinking the gold.
I'm drinking the gold one right now.
Is
You don't
Chris
have
gonna
it.
drink the brown liquid?
Well, I guess I'll watch what happens first to the gold
Right,
one.
I'm gonna Arcana check. Do I have to do one for each one?
Yeah.
It's already in my belly. I've already.
He's done it.
He's literally gonna have a potion. They're on my person.
Right,
Fudge,
come
get
on.
out of the way. You were too busy with
I
Idris.
rolled 9 for Arcana.
Which one is this on? The brown one.
Yeah.
So the brown one, you can find out this is a potion of hill giant strength.
Of heal
I've already
giant
drunk the gold one.
strength.
Hill
I
giant.
kind of need that.
Hill.
Oh, a hill giant.
Hill
Okay.
giant, yeah.
Oh, not heal.
Not heel. Hill.
I'll take. I can always do with being.
So, when you
even
drink this
stronger.
potion, your strength score changes to 21 for an hour, which is +5, I think.
Nice.
Pretty much the same.
It has no effect on your strength if it is equal or greater than that score.
So this is the brown poo water, right?
Yeah, this is the poo water.
Hill giant
What about the-
diarrhea in a bottle that gives you strength.
Yep.
What about the
Dips.
drink I just drunk?
Gold. What's the gold?
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
one
roll.
that is already drunk.
So
The
that's
gold
a
one?
12.
You're
Uh,
like pressed up against Ed's tummy, like. Oh yeah,
What is this?
that's what that is.
This is an elixir of health. It cures any disease, removes blindness, deafen, paralyse, and poison conditions.
It's a good thing I just drank it then, isn't it?
How unnecessary.
Did you just drink all of it?
He hasn't drunk it. He hasn't got the potion. It's.
I'm gonna say he had a little sipster.
Alright.
Okay, he had a sip. But there's still enough for it to be useful.
Oh,
Boo.
can I drink some more then?
No,
Stop.
What does it taste like?
they're in my bag.
Okay.
They're in your sack.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna raid your sack.
stop. Oh my god. Okay, with that, we're going to end it for today because we've hit the 2 hours.
Yeah.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the first
That was
Twitch
fun.
session.
That was
What an
fun.
incredibly successful stream.
That was good
Yeah.
actually. My camera only went down like 3 times.
Who isn't the 5 of us, please put the letter Q to appreciate what we've done.
Q for appreciation. No cues. Oh.
No cues. Oh,
There's a delay, isn't there?
yeah, there is a delay. Penny says,
Okay,
"Stop drinking Nick's liquids."
Hey!
Yay.
Andrew, I said not up. So any
Can Nick
cues
give
that
me a
come
golden
from your
shower with
meeting.
that liquid?
Okay. Right. I need to stop before Ed gets himself in a deeper hole.
Nipples. Nipples, everybody. Go!
No nipples. Stop this. Goodbye.